Well, it is World's Interview Week. I'm joined right now by Wildturtle. Turtle, I've already interviewed two of your teammates about playoffs, so I'm not going to ask too many questions about that. I'm going to keep it around Worlds. Of course, this coverage brought to you around about by Alienware. Blah. Anyway, okay. I realized something. So, I I think because you went to MSI in 2017, I want to say.
Yeah,
Um,
27.
I had forgotten that you also, like Santorin, haven't been to Worlds in a very long time. Was when was the last time? 2015?
Yeah, 2015. Actually, with Centaur was the last time I've been in World, so
Yeah, and
it's been
that's
5 years.
yeah, and so that's I aired a Santorin interview and people were pointing that out. So it's kind of crazy that you're going back with him. Have you guys talked about that? I mean, it's kind of a fun coincidence.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I think both me and him have been on like crazy other journeys before coming together on this team.
Yeah,
So I've only played with him the last 2 years, but part of that we haven't. Both of us haven't been going to Worlds for the last 3 years, though, right?
yeah,
And he's been having his ups and downs, and I'm glad we both found success here.
yeah. So you guys are back. I mean, was there any moments in time where you thought like, "Oh man, am I just never gonna make it back to Worlds?" Because I mean, it's been half a decade.
Uh, I've definitely had moments like that, but I think at the end of the day, it's more just like, all right, just gonna try my best this year again. If it doesn't work out, then back to the drawing board.
Yeah,
I think it's been like that for the last at least 3 years for me. I think 2016 was a pretty bad year for me. I think that really hurt me a lot. Going or having that crazy Immortals regular season and then just not being able to make it to Worlds. I think that really damaged me mentally because I was really looking forward to playing at Worlds that year.
yeah.
And yeah, I think ever since it's just been just rebuilding and trying to make things work here at FlyQuest. And I'm glad I finally found a roster that works with us.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool to see all those players get excited, especially Solo, who it's just his first time going. And I actually
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
realize he's also an older player. He's older than Doublelift. And because I tweeted the other day, I was like, is Doublelift going to be the oldest player at this event? And it turns out that Solo's even older than him. And for some reason in my mind, I think of him as that old of a player. So have you guys talked to him at all about going? And is he seem
Yeah,
super
definitely. He
hyped?
seems the most excited out of all of us, considering it's his first time. And I think one thing that was funny for me with Solo too is like I didn't really realize how old he was either. I was like, let's check how old Solo is. I'm like, holy crap. And then yeah, that was kind of mind blowing to me because I thought I was the oldest on the team
Yeah.
because I am pretty old already. But I guess there's someone else that has to cover for me.
Yeah. Well, you'll be going alongside your old team TSM. So I mean that's going to be interesting. We'll see how things shake out over the course of this weekend. But is it fun to be going alongside those guys? Because I know that you're friends with at least some of the TSM staff.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it'll always be fun. Maybe after quarantine we'll grab food and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's always kind of fun seeing familiar faces.
Yeah.
And I think one thing too is like I feel like Worlds. Honestly, it's mostly a competition between the NA teams who can make the NA fans more proud.
Yeah.
So I think that's the competition going on right now. So
Okay.
hopefully
Is that just because the bar is so low that it's just like, okay, which one of us can make it the furthest so we get flamed the least?
Okay, I think the thing is like honestly, I think like the fans, the casters, the analysts, whatnot, like they're just always I don't know belittling NA teams. I think we're not that bad, guys. Like I think we have. Obviously, I always say this like every year we're not that bad, but like I think Cloud9 last year or the year before they got like top four. So yeah, let's run it back one more time.
What what are you gonna do in terms of coverage? Because you normally do Worlds coverage. You can't cover Worlds because now you're going to be competing in it. So are you going to be interviewing yourself?
Yeah, I think I might be interviewing myself. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
But there's gonna be an itinerary. I think I'll be talking to myself
Okay, good.
more often.
I
Yeah.
hope you could do another investigation like you've done the last couple times. I remember you interviewing me the last two Worlds, and sadly we won't be able to do it this time because I won't be able to make it. Unfortunately, the restrictions prevent me to. So I'll be doing late night interviews. But are you mentioned the quarantine? Are you nervous or not looking forward to it, or do you not really care?
Personally, I don't really care too much. Like, like just right now, I'm already kind of, I guess, quarantining, and I'm sure it'll be similar, except this time I'll have room service, so it might be a little bit of an upgrade.
Okay, nice. I mean, well, I mean, theoretically, you guys are quarantining all in your own hotel rooms, so
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little bit. I assume you guys can go out and walk around the house, or even walk around the neighborhood if you have masks or
No,
whatever.
no, that's true. I think being I guess completely locked down is definitely going to be a little bit new. I think I can get adjusted to it considering I'll be playing like I guess Chinese solo queue. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta. That's gonna be a wild experience. Locked in a room and being forced to play Chinese solo queue for 14 days.
Yeah.
Oh, how? Well, I'll ask this even though I think this interview will come out after. But how are you guys managing scrims in practice? Are you guys mostly just doing solo queue for this week?
I think when we initially get there,
No,
we're
sorry,
gonna
I
do
meant
like
for finals this week.
for
Yeah,
finals this week we don't have that many scrims considering both the opponents are going to be
right.
potentially finalists. So I think we played TSM twice and TL once. I don't know if there's favoritism going on here,
Yeah.
but you know that's just the schedule, and I'm
Oh, so you
playing
guys
to it.
did actually scrim the teams a little bit.
Yeah, we're scrimming the teams a little bit. We scrimmed TSM twice this week and TL once.
Interesting. That's gotta be a weird experience because you can't really show what you want to do, but maybe it's good experience or something. Because you're not gonna like show them everything. Because if you face them, that's not great.
Yeah, exactly. I think during this time, I think teams generally try to hold back a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're holding back that much. I think we were just kind of just playing, but we'll figure it out and see how the finals play out.
Nice. Well, hey, do you know when you leave actually for Worlds? Is it next week?
Oh, we leave on Wednesday.
Okay.
The upcoming Wednesday,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be fun.
That's
I don't know if you actually. No, I'm not gonna mention it. I don't even know if I should mention it. So
all right. Maybe you can tell me after.
yeah, I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I'll tell you
Okay.
after.
Well, on that note, we actually are running out of time because they keep these interview windows kind of short. Is there anything you want to say to any of the fans that are cheering for you headed off to Worlds again?
I mean, I just hope everyone converts to a FlyQuest fan during Worlds. I think it'll be fun. You know,
It'll be,
so
it'll be funny. Why will it be funny or fun?
it's one of the two. You know, it's either gonna be.
I guess that's true. Thank you so much for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Well, I'm not going to be able to go to China this year because legally I am not allowed to. It literally took international laws being created in order to prevent me from attending Worlds for the first time ever. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be attending it remotely. As it kicks off soon, I'll be staying up and becoming nocturnal, and at least I will have the brilliant new Alienware monitors that they'll be sending me soon. They just announced these to help keep me awake and paying attention to all the action. 360 hertz refresh rate on this 25-inch. You want to play some high refresh rate games. That's going to be fantastic. And then also, I've got my 34-inch monitor right now. We're going to see if I can go to 38 with their new ultra-wide. Also have a edge-to-edge 27-inch. That's fantastic. Either way, thank you so much to Alienware for their sponsoring of this content.